Hi guys, I'm Annabelle and welcome to Meeple Village. Today we're going to be doing a run through of the Oregon Trail, a journey to Willamette Valley. Before I do that, I want to send a quick shout out to Cola's team and Alexandru Chirulescu who requested this video. Thank you guys for your support, for your comments, we appreciate them. But join me at the table and let's play the Oregon Trail. Alright guys, I have the game ready to go almost. There's a few more things we need to do, but let me show you what I've done so far. So this is obviously our map. We start here in Independence, Missouri, and we have to go all the way to Willamette Valley. That's our goal, is to get there. Around the board, I have a few cards. I have wagon extensions and additional ox that we can purchase throughout the game to, of course, store more things and to draw more tiles. And well, thematically, it's like we're going faster because we have more ox pulling our wagon. We have calamities, and if you've ever played Oregon Trail, you know that the center is a thing, and there's a bunch of calamities in this game. In this game, though, you can avoid some of them by spending some resources or things of the sort. The cards will tell you how to avoid them. You have to shuffle those. And if you have not played Oregon Trail, well, I guess that just means that you're way younger than me because, you know, Oregon Trail. At least you must have heard of Oregon Trail because it was a big game. I remember I had a professor that made us play it for a grade. I'm not sure why he thought that was appropriate, but sure. Hunting, because we're going to need food, because we're going to need to feed our people. And hunting is hard in this game. I will tell you that right now. You have to play kind of like a guess game. But yes, we're going to need to feed our people. And of course, you understand all of that. And then finally, I guess we can shuffle these again. These are our market prices in case we want to sell our supplies. We have too many, which when do you ever have too many supplies, right? And we're going to flip the top one, and that's going to indicate what are the things that we sell, how much money we get from them. So right now, for example, I guess spare parts and clothing and shotguns will give us the most money. And stealing, I read stealing. Stealing is prohibited. All right, granted, that should be a thing. Speaking of spare parts and clothing and shotgun, well, you saw the wagon and the extension, but all these tokens are the supplies that we can sell. We have gray shotguns, we have winter clothing, we have hitchhikers that we can pick up and take them to our destination. We have spare parts, we have money, we have pistols. We each start with one pistol. I'll show you what else we start with. We have compasses, which help us in hunting, medicine, which can regain some hit points, and finally the precious food, which there's a lot of them. And then on this side of the board, I have tiles that are going to be populating our map so that we can travel, and you're gonna see that as well. And everybody starts with 3 tiles. I haven't done that yet because I wanted to shuffle them on camera. So everybody is going to get 3 face up. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, and then this guy gets 1 river, 2, and 3. There we go. Okay. So we've done all that. Now, how about us? We're going to be playing as the yellow wagon and the purple wagon. They're already at their starting point. And we start with 4 humans, I guess 5 if you count the driver, although the driver doesn't eat, doesn't die. He's like a superhuman. But we start with 4 people at max health, and 5 is a max health, but of course they can go to 1, 2, and even die. So, but we all start at 5. We start with 2 food, and we start with a pistol, which is going to help us hunt, and which is down here. And you'll understand that when I go hunting. We also start with $300. And same thing for the purple player. 4 people, all at 5 health, $300, and 2 food and a pistol. But with that, we are ready to go, and let's see what we can do in this game. It's nice that right on your player aid, it tells you the turn order and what things need to be done. So there's no reference card or anything. Everything is here, and you can see also that there are things that up here that can help you. For example, how much fort supplies cost, how much town supplies cost, what's the end of scoring, end of game scoring type of thing. So very nice that they put all that information there. But with that, we can go to gameplay. All right, we're gonna have the yellow player go first just because he's on my left and so I will remember that better. At the start of this turn, the first thing we need to do is discover a trail. Now you can discover as many trails as you want, which means start. Oh, by the way, one more thing during setup, we have to start placing tiles. We're gonna place 2 random tiles up to the number of players. So just since there's 2 players, we're gonna place 2 tiles, and of course we got a horrible one to begin with, because that is a winter tile, and we also have one with a river, which is also horrible. Okay. Fine, so we started like that. Not great, but here we go. So at the beginning of our turn, what we can do is that we can discover, like I was saying, as many tiles as we want, but then we're going to replenish our hand up to the number of ox we have. And we only have 2 oxen at the beginning of the game. You can get additional ox up to 1 more, that's it. So you can be drawing up to 3 tiles at the end of your turn. But I don't think I need to place too many. What I want to do is place one that is pretty safe, and I think this one is pretty safe. So we're going to go like this, because if you connect roads for 1 action, you can move from one side of the road to the end of the road. So that's pretty convenient. All right, so I've done my discover the trail. Then we're going to draw a calamity card, unless we're at a fort. And if we are at the beginning of the game, we are at a fort. So we do not need to draw a calamity card the first turn of the game, which is great. So we're going to go to the actions. What are the actions that we can take? Well, there are free actions, and then there are actions that are not free. And you can take 3 actions during your turn. The actions that you can take that cost you an action would be to move, to hunt, to buy, to sell, and to pick up hitchhikers. And they're all described here. So in order to move, you can move to an adjacent tile. So I could move to, let's say, this tile. And I gotta be on this side of the river, because if I want to cross the river, there's something special that I'll show you in a minute. Or you can, like I said, move from one road to the end of the road. So I could, for 1 action, just move, which is probably what I'm going to do. But in the meantime, the other thing that you can do is hunt. You need to be at one of these tree sites in order to hunt. If you're in a town or a fort, you can buy stuff. And you'll see how that happens when the towns start popping up. Yeah, he's got a town, he's got a fort. So you'll be seeing those. By the way, I was supposed to refill my hand. So now I got a town as well. So we can buy stuff at the towns or at the forts. We can sell things in towns, not in forts. And if there's any hitchhikers in towns, we can pick them up. Now, for free, we can move along a road, which I told you about, right? It only costs 1 action to move all the way up. We can cross a river, but then we end our turn pretty much. We have to give up all our other actions. We can avoid a calamity if we've drawn 1. That's all free. We can get rid of supplies, and we can use medicine, which will our guys will go up 1. So if these guys were hurt, maybe they were at 4, 1 medicine will lift 1 guy up to 1 HP. All right, so let's take my 3 actions. I know my first action is going to move along the road or move for just 1 action. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to stand on this tile. I do not want to cross that river. Now, something else that I gotta say, if we want to continue moving, you see how there's columns and there's rows, there has to be at least 2 tiles on a column before we can start another column. And again, 2 tiles on different rows in order to continue moving on. So let's see. We moved. That was our first action. The second thing I want to do is I want to hunt, because I'm here where the hunt symbol is. So in order to hunt, we're going to use, like I said, these things. And it's really kind of tricky. If you had someone else playing with you, which you're supposed to, this is not a solo game, by the way. We are racing against each other to see who's the winner. The game ends in one of 2 ways. The first one is if somebody gets to Willamette Valley, then the round ends. So if it was him that got there, we would have to let the purple player have 1 more turn, and then the round would end, and that would be the end of the game. Or if we run out of these tiles that populate the board, if we run out of all of them, then we end that round, and then that's the end of the game. We're going to hunt, and the way it works is if I was playing with someone else, they would draw a card and not show it to me and just keep it hidden, and I have to guess what number is on that card. So as you can imagine, it's very hard to hunt. And the way I would do it is I grab my pistol, which I'm going to get it back at the end of hunting, and I'll put it on one of these numbers to guess, oh, what's the number behind the card? So it tells you even right here, pistol, one target number. With the shotgun, though, you get two targets. So if I had a shotgun, which I don't, I would put it here in these target spaces. And that would mean that I'm guessing 4 and 5. I'm guessing two numbers. So it gives you a higher chance of actually guessing the number. But I'm going to, I don't know, go for 4. And since I don't have another player, all I'll do is reveal the card now and see if I guessed it right. And I actually did. It is a 4. That was lucky. I know there's a lot of like 3s and 4s is the most common number, I believe. So that's why I went for 4. But by the way, I put it in the wrong place. But I did say it out loud. And then what we do is we collect as many food as they're in the picture. So there's one food there. So I collect one food, and I have to be able to fit it in my wagon, which right now I can't. And with that, we'll just discard it to the bottom. If we ever run out of hunting cards, we just shuffle them back and start a new pile. So I've done 2 actions. I can do one more action. The problem is I don't really have anything else to do because I cannot move any further unless I move back here, but that's not going to help me. I guess I could have put a tile there, but I didn't. I'm not going to fix it. I cannot buy anything because I'm not at a fort or a town. I cannot sell because I'm not in town, and there are no hitchhikers to be picked up. So I have run out of things to do. So we are going to go to end of turn resolution, which number 4 says resolve any remaining calamities, because again, you can avoid some of them, but I don't have any calamities right now. Number 5 is refresh market cards. So if I had sold anything during my turn, we would need to get a new market card so that the next player has different prices for selling. But I haven't sold anything, so we don't need to do that. And then feed my family, which with 1 piece of meat, I can feed as many people as I have in my wagon. I don't have to worry about if I have more people, which kind of tells you you should probably pick up more people if you can, because they eat about the same. They just share the food. And that's it. That is 1 full turn of the Oregon Trail. We're going to go to player purple and see how they fare. Now, they learn from my mistakes. They want to make sure they have more tiles moving forward. Now, I like this road idea. The problem is this guy has a bunch of rivers. So again, the first thing we're going to do is discover a trail. I like this fort. Problem is this fort is in the winter. And if I don't have winter clothing, which is this big white square, what's going to happen is I'm going to suffer a point of damage. This isn't a fort, this is down. I'm going to suffer a point of damage on each of my people. They all get cold. And if I had any hitchhikers, they would just die because hitchhikers only have 1 health. And hitchhikers are those orange guys. Maybe I can just do a river. This river, even though it has a road, is really hard to cross. It's a 6. So I don't want that river. I will go ahead and take this river and I'm going to place it here. And we can be in the same tile. We can end our turn in the same tile, all of that good stuff. So I think I'm going to do that. Do I want to place another one? Do I want this? You know what? I will put this town here in case I ever want to go that way, although it's going to be hard with the road facing the way it's facing. You can only, if you ever want to go back, you can, but you can only do it once per turn. So if I wanted to go here and then come back, I could go back, but only, like I said, once per turn. So I think I'm good. I want to get some new tiles because those tiles were horrible. Okay, these are better. There's another town that's not in the winter, so or in the cold, I should say. And then there's a hunting ground. So I like my tiles now. I don't like that. What do you call it? That river with a 6. But we'll deal with that later. So let's see. Although if I think about it, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna hunt. Then I'm gonna move again. So and we won't have enough to cross the river. So not the best, but yeah, sure. We're gonna do it like this. So first, okay, so we discover a trail. Then we will draw a calamity card, but I'm still safe because I'm in the starting space. So no calamity card this turn. So then I can go to my 3 actions. My first action, I'm going to move, and I'm going to stop here. I could keep going because the road continues, but I do want to hunt. So I'm going to stop there, and then for my second action, you guessed it, I'm going to hunt, and I'm going to go for 3 this time and try my luck. And it's another 4. telling you, 4s are the most common. So if you don't guess a number, you don't get anything. You kind of miss the squirrel. So he didn't get anything, so no meat for him. And then for his last action, he's going to move and he's going to stay on this side of the river. I might have to cross the river. I will most probably have to cross the river next time. All right, so I did my 3 actions, then resolve calamities, but we don't have any. Refresh market cards, but we haven't sold anything. And feed your family, which will cost me 1 meat. Now, one little thing that I forgot already. When you place towns, as soon as you place towns, you need to populate them with the supplies that they have for sale. So for example, this guy has a yellow, you see the yellow square, so you match it with a yellow compass. He also has a pistol for sale because the more pistols you have, the more numbers you can guess, but of course they take up space. And he has food over here, and he also has a medicine, which is purple. So that's the stuff that we can acquire if we visit this town. Okay, but I finished purple, so we're back to yellow. And yellow has to place something, and he has winter stuff, which is terrible. I wish there was a way that we could refresh these things if we don't like them, but I haven't seen it, any of those. So let's see. If there's already 2, so I could go to this column. We need to make progress that way. So if I go here, then maybe I can place, I'm just trying to, let's put a fort. We don't have any forts out. And at this fort, we have winter clothing, which will be great. But of course, we have to get cold to get there. And we also have a shotgun for sale. All right, let's replenish my tiles. 2 more. Oh, more winter. And a nice warm fort. All right, so now I can move. I'm over here, or I don't have to move. I can take my 3 actions. Well, no, actually, that's not true. I have to draw a calamity card because I am no longer in the safety of our starting spot. So we get winter clothes. Gain 1 winter clothing. Place in wagon. Well, that's actually, you know what? That is perfect. And I didn't think there was, this is a calamity. I didn't think there were any good calamities, but wait, do I do this at the end of my turn though? Because these resolve at the end of your turn. So what I'm going to do is I will think that they resolve at the end of your turn. So yeah, that's not clear. It just says unless the card says otherwise, you have until the end of turn to avoid the calamity. But I don't want to avoid this. I want to take it. So I'm going to assume that I found them and that I can equip them right away. I could be wrong, and if I am, let me know in the comments below if you know the answer to that, if I'm cheating already. But with this winter clothes, then my best bet is to move so that I can go to that fort and get some stuff. And also I won't be drawing a calamity card next turn. All right, so now I can take my 3 actions, and I already have winter clothing, so I can go through all these winter places with no issue. And I can also sell some stuff, but do I want to? Because I don't need to buy winter clothing. I would love to get a shotgun, but I have no space to put my shotgun unless I buy an extension. But the extensions at the fort, which is here, cost 200, and that would pretty much it's tough. Let's see. Maybe we can do this. I think I have a plan. So for my first action, I'm going to move. For my second action, I'm going to move to this little town here, which I had them mixed up. This is the town, this is the fort. I guess the fort has that little cross. And then for my third and last action, I'm going to sell, because here's the thing. If I sell my winter clothes, I can get $400 for it. But if purple goes and buys the only winter clothes that's available in fort, then I won't have any winter clothes to buy. So do I want to sell my winter clothes and kind of risk it? I would be getting a lot of money. How much does food give me? Food gives me 150. And I still have 1 food for this turn. The thing is, I know if I sell things, this is going to go away. And maybe next time, well, buying is still going to cost the same. So you know what? I will sell my food or 150 because next turn I want to come here and buy some stuff, and I am fully equipped with my winter clothing. So let's do that and see how it goes for us. Just made a little bit of money, and hopefully this guy doesn't go and take our food because we only have one food left. But we finished all of our actions. Do I want to do any free actions? No, I don't need to. Okay. So we're going to go to resolve remaining calamities, but we don't have any. We're going to refresh market cards, and that we will do because we did sell something. So this goes on the bottom. And now clothing is even more juicy to sell. So, okay. It's actually the most expensive thing here. So then we've done that. So now I have to feed my family, which means I'm out of food, which is a problem for next turn. But next turn will be next turn, right? And with that, I am done with yellow players. So we'll go to purple player. So purple player first is going to discover the trail and put some stuff out. I know I want to maybe have a town somewhere. You know what? Since I'm trying to get over there, I'm going to put a town here and maybe get rid of this river that's just clogging my hand and put it there. And now I can replenish up to 2. So let's get 2 more rivers. Wow, this place is full of rivers. Okay. And next up, we're going to draw a calamity card. Hopefully it's a good one like the yellow player had. No, it's a broken wheel, of course. Family member dies. Avoid by spending a spare part or reaching a town this turn. Okay, well, there is a town over there, and there's a town over here, which I haven't populated. So I'll keep my calamity card. I need to avoid it somehow, if I can. Let's populate this. There is food. There is medicine at this fort. There is a pistol. And there is a compass. So all I have to do is get to a town to avoid that. And there's a town right here. I have a little bit of money. So let's go ahead and use my 3 actions. The first one is going to be to move. However, because I don't have winter clothing, all of my guys are going to suffer a damage. So they're all going to be at 4. Now, as a free action, I can avoid my calamity because I am in a town. So, and that definitely didn't happen in the computer game, right? Face the calamity, you died. Someone died. Imagine just losing a guy just like that. I've done 1 action and a free action, so I have 2 more actions that I can do. So for my next action, I think I'm going to buy that winter clothing. So I guess the yellow player was right. I will take advantage and I will equip it. And then in town, I could sell something, but I cannot sell my food because then what am I going to do? So I do have 1 more action. Now that I have winter clothing, I think my last action is going to be to move. Well, if I stay here, I won't draw a calamity card. So maybe I can go to town next turn, buy, and then keep on going. That might be better. So let's hold off because I don't know about those calamities. So then we're going to finish up our turn by resolving any remaining calamities. We don't have any. Refreshing market cards, but we didn't sell anything this turn. And then we have to feed our family, which means he's also out of food. All right, and purple is done, so we go back to yellow. Now, yellow, discover the trail. I do have my winter clothing, so I can maybe come this way. So I'm going to put that there. Then, let's populate it before I forget. So it's orange, which is a hitchhiker. And this town also has a shotgun for sale. Okay. And then I'm going to use this one because of the hunting. I will pick up some food here though, so that will be okay. Let's come this way. Let's put the road this way in case we want to ever come back here. And then I will replenish up to 2 because of my 2 oxen. More rivers, of course, but this is an easy river. You haven't seen me cross a river. What happens when you cross a river is, let's say that I was here and I wanted to come to this side of the tile. if I want to, like I said before, you can just safely cross it by um, foregoing all of your extra any actions you have left on your turn, and you safely cross. Or if you want to risk it, you have to roll this black die, and you have to get a 2 or more. So a 4 would do it, but this one I wouldn't have been able to cross with a 4 because it's a 5 difficulty. So it's easy. I don't know that you wouldn't risk it if it's like a 6. I think it's safer to just safely cross it by spending all of your actions, and you kind of plan to have no more actions left so that you don't have to forego any actions when doing that. And crossing a river is a free action. So you can take 3 actions and then cross the river for free, kind of a deal. All right, so I've replenished. Now we're going to draw a calamity card instead. Of course, we're not, because actually, did I mess that up? We are in a town. Towns do. So this guy would have, for his third action, moved to a fort to not draw a calamity card. But he is going to draw a calamity card, of course. I keep confusing towns and forts for whatever reason. It's because, you know why? Because the towns look bigger, so I think of them as forts, and the forts have the smaller things on them. All right, so a thief, lose 1 supply. Oh no, small or large supply in wagon, player's choice. Well, I think I'm gonna lose my pistol because I can pick up another pistol over there. So the thief stole my pistol, and I kind of need that. Oh, actually, well, this one is unavoidable, so we've resolved it, so I can put it back. All right. So, all right. So we did the calamity. Now we're going to take our actions. So, do I want my shotgun now, or do I want to pick up another pistol? I think I need food, so I don't think I can afford carrying a pistol. So I'm going to first move and come up here with you. There's running out of parking over here. And for my second action, I can buy. And I can buy as many things as I want in one action. So if I wanted to buy all 4 things, I do have the money to buy all 4 things. I know I want a pistol. I know I want the food. I don't need the medicine. Do I want a compass? Sure. If I sell the compass, it'll give me 200. So I will make $100 right now for it. Because I could do that. I can buy and then sell them to them. Well, I can't sell stuff in the fort. So, but I could, let's see. Yeah, I want those 2 things. I guess I will buy the compass. So I will leave the medicine because I know purple needs medicine, and I'm not such a bad friend. I want us all to get there. So that was my second action, and that cost me 300. Back. And of course I need to be able to fit it, but the pistol can go here. All right. And I am at a fort. Well, you know what? I won't buy the compass, and I'll tell you why. Give me back my $100. If I don't buy the compass, since I am at a fort right here, I can buy a wagon extension. It cost me 200. I have it. I don't buy that compass, and I think that's more important because it'll allow me to carry more stuff. So, and you just put it back here, kind of indicating that you've bought it. Sure. +4 storage. Only 1 wagon extension permitted. So this is it. I cannot make my wagon any bigger. But now I have 4 more spaces, so that's good. And I can maybe pick up that hitchhiker. So I have 1 more action that I can do because I was here, I moved, I bought. Do I want to sell anything? I don't think I want to because there's winter coming. Winter is coming, guys. But I could move again, and I think I will because I need to be here to hunt. So let's go over here. Well, hold on a second. Now here's the thing. If I stay here at the fort, next turn I won't have to get a calamity card. Like you want to move, but also those calamities can really hurt, especially at the beginning of the game when you don't have a lot of resources. I think I'm gonna stay and just forego the rest of my turn so that I don't have to draw a calamity card next turn. So let's resolve remaining calamities. We don't have any. Let's refresh market cards. I did not sell anything. I didn't have anything to sell. And then feed my family with the 1 food that I just bought. It's tough. Living in the Oregon Trail is not easy. All right, so we did that. So we go to the purple player who has no food. So first we're going to discover the trail. He does have this thing. So I need to just make sure that we can go hunting. But there is a hunting spot right here. My plan is to, let's see, I need food. I would like to pick up that hitchhiker. So move, pick up hitchhiker, move, hunt. Nope, I can't do all of that. And there's food here, but it will be move by. Well, there is a road actually, so I could move. Do I have money? I only have $100, which is also a problem. Uh, Hunting is free, but what's the where is my pistol? Did I not give myself a pistol at the beginning of the game? I don't think I did, because this guy did not sell his pistol. He did. He bought it again. Okay. All right, so trails. I will get rid of this big six that no one's going to use. Put that there. And then I guess we will do it like this. So we have two hunting grounds next to each other. And then I have two ox, so I'll go back, replenish with two. There is a town, nice, and another river. Okay, so I did all that. Now I draw a calamity card, but I don't because I am at a fort. So let's not do that. And then I can do my 3 actions. And I think I'm going to follow this road. 1, 2, and should I stay here? I think so, because this road kind of will let me go the other way. So yeah, that's my first action. For my second action, I will hunt, and my pistol, oh, there's my pistol. I just never put it back. Okay, now my pistol's gonna go on 4 because, you know, 4 seems to be the number. Of course, now it won't be a 4. It's a 3. And I would have gotten 2 food too. Okay, so that's all right. And then for my last action, you know it, I'm gonna hunt again. And this time I'm gonna say 5. I need to really find some food or else my guys are gonna start hurting. Yeah, let's do 5. Okay. Oof, oh my gosh, it is a 5. And look at all the food I found. Wow. Okay. So I guess we're gonna eat elk today. And 4 food. 1, 2, 3, 4. That fills me up. Like my cart is completely full. Wow, that was really lucky. All right. So that was my last action. And I put my pistol back before I forget. All right. So I did all my actions. And now maybe I can sell some food later on because now I have plenty. Although you've seen how food goes by quickly. So resolve any remaining calamities, but we didn't draw calamities this turn. Refresh market cards, but we didn't sell anything. And then feed our family with all this elk food we just got. And that's purple. So now we go back to yellow, and yellow has to discover the trail. And let's see. Here I can keep on going. So I think I'm going to put a town here. And let's fill it up. Pistol, medicine, and food, which I have no food. Okay, and do I want to put any of these things? Maybe this 5. And again, I'm only doing it so that I get rid of it and get something better. Okay, and I replenish to 2. Okay, and let's go. We would draw a calamity card, but I'm at a fort, so no need to. Let's do our actions. Do I want to buy that medicine? I only have 50 bucks. Do I want to sell anything? I don't have anything to sell. So my plan is to go buy stuff. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move. And I'm going to just move over here to this town. And in the town, I can pick up a hitchhiker. So I will, although he might die because I have no food. Put our people here and our supplies over there. Then for my second action, I'm going to just, let's see, I think I'm going to stop here and hunt. because I would love to get here, but I don't have enough money to buy anything. Wish I could sell the hitchhiker, but that would be like human slavery. So I definitely do not want to do that. He's a good guy. Stay with me. Hopefully, we can get some food. So yes, we're gonna hunt, and I don't know, four. Try four. Yes. Okay. Well, I will get the food, but I have to pay it at the end of the turn. So I might as well not even do that. Um, that was my last action. So now we resolve calamities, but we don't have any. We refresh market cards. We didn't sell anything, and then I just fed my family with that one food. Okay, it's slow going, but we're going. So yellow is finished. So we go back to purple, who's full of food. So, and if he wanted to be like evil, he would come here to this fort and sell the food. How much is food right now? 250. I'm thinking I need to buy me an extension. But before I even do all of that, let's go to discover the trail. And there's another nice little town here. So why not, right? Put the town here. Just helping everybody, really, if you think about it. There's winter clothes and there's a hitchhiker, which maybe I can pick up. Uh, yeah, I would love to pick him up, but I don't have anywhere to put him. So that means I have to stop at the fort, buy, and then move. So I won't have enough time. So maybe this is not the best place to put this, just because a yellow player is going to beat me to it. So instead, let's. Huh, do I want to try my luck at a river? Actually, I can't put stuff here until I place like two things in this column. So there's one, and now I think I'm going to try my luck at the river. That's what I'm going to do. And I'll leave this for my next turn when I'm ready to pick them up. And then I replenish. Okay. And now I can take my actions. So I definitely do not need food, but I could sell it to make some money. Um, I do need some medicine, but I would need so much. I only have $100. What is good to sell right now? Clothing, but my clothing I'm kind of using is a problem. Uh, let's see. I think I'm going to move for my first action onto this fort, and then I'm going to sell one of my food and get 250 bucks for it. Remember that I used it. So I'm up to 250. There we go. And then after I've done that, just to not to leave any food for this guy, I'm gonna go ahead and do the evil thing and buy the food. And I can buy as many things as I want. What else do I want to buy? I will buy a compass. No, I'm not going. Nobody wants to buy a compass because instead of buying the compass, I am at a fort, and at a fort I can get my wagon extension for 200, and I think it's time to do that so that I can get more things in storage. I'm poor again, but I have room for things. Okay, so I moved, I sold as an action, and I bought as an action. So my three actions are done. And I didn't pick a calamity card, did I? And I was here, so I should have. So let's do it now. Ah, so many things in this game. All right, family member dies. Avoid by spending a medicine or reaching a town. There were no towns. I had no medicine, so one of my guys is dead. Okay, well that happens because I wasn't paying attention, but sure, we'll go like that. You can actually, you don't need to bring them all to Willamette Valley. You will get scored depending on how many got to Willamette Valley. So, well, I guess I made more room to store more things. Look at it that way. He will not come back. Oh, actually, when your person dies, you're supposed to put him on the tile that they died on. I'm just gonna put him here. The thing is when they die, you have to pay to bury them. And so that those are going to be points that are going to be discounted at the end of the game. So however many points I make, however much money, I have to pay 400 to bury this guy. All right, so we resolved the calamity, and we're gonna refresh the market cards because we did sell something. Maybe I could have afforded the medicine. I don't know. I just need to remember. I need to go in order and to look at this. Okay, and now we're going to feed our family, which still is eating one, even though there's less people. And we're done with him, so we're going to go back to Yellow. And Yellow is first going to discover a trail. And let's see. We're going to. There's hunting here, which I like. I like all my cards. So, but I need to have two in order to move on one more step. So I think we're going to let go of the river. Put it here. Crossing this river is going to be hard. But not impossible. So we'll do it like that. And then do I want to continue adding on? I do need food this turn. Where am I going to go get food? I could go back and buy the food. And maybe I will. So I'm going to leave it like that because I like these tiles. And since I'm going back to the fort. So for my first action, I will go, oh, wait, before I do that, I am in the middle of nowhere. So I discover the trail. I will draw a calamity card. And broken wheel, family member dies. Avoid by spending a spare part or reaching a town this turn. That's not a town, that's a fort. Don't have any spare parts, and there are no spare parts here. There are no spare parts anywhere. Spare parts are these big brown things. So this is a fort. This is a fort, so I would have to get over here. One, I could go here, buy. Well, I don't have any money. And I don't have anything to sell either. So I need to hunt. Oh, I can hunt right here. So hunt, move, or move. That works. Okay, so first let's hunt. Here's my pistol. Let's go to number 3. Check it out. Oh my gosh, yes, it is 3. Oh wow, you get so happy when you guess right. And let's put our food here. And I can actually hunt again because here's the deal, guys. I need to get to a town to prevent the death. I don't have money. If I sell food, if I sell, sell food is 300. Could sell. It says you can only do it once per turn. I assume that I could do it. So if I look for food again, or I would have to come here to sell, and then I won't. I already did one action, so coming here would be 2, selling will be 3, and I need to get to a town. So the only thing I could do is get buy stuff here, and I don't have enough money. So I will hunt again, and this time we're gonna go for 5. I don't know. Let's see what we get. It's a 4. Okay, so I missed it this time. It's okay. So that was my second action, and then for my third action, I'm just reaching a town to avoid. For as a free action, I can avoid this calamity. Nobody had to die. Okay. And I'm done with all my actions. So now we resolve calamities. We don't have any. We refresh market cards. I think I already did. Oh no, I haven't sold anything. And then feed my family. I do have a little bit of food. So there's that. Done with yellow, back to purple. All right, what's Mr. Purple going to do? Mr. Purple wants to keep going forward. He has food. We'll have to cross that river though. I want to get some stuff that I can buy. So maybe, what does this guy have for sale? He has, there's a hitchhiker I can pick up, and there's a spare part. Okay, that doesn't sound half bad. We're gonna put that here, and we'll replenish. Okay, another fort. All right, let's go to town. So I discovered the trail. Draw a calamity card, but I am in a fort, so no calamity card. So we're good. Now my actions. I have 50 bucks to my name. If I sell food, it's 300. Let's populate this so that I know what are we dealing with. I would love to get me that spare part, but the spare part is 200 bucks. So that means I would have to sell my food, one of my foods. I think I'm going to do it. Sell, move, buy. Yes. I'm going to sell one of my foods and I get 300. Money again, which means this is going to go. And then for my second action, let's move. Oh no. Well, you know, it's free to cross the river, but so the thing is, if I don't get to cross it, then my people start drowning. So hopefully I roll a 4. Let's try it. I do roll a 4. Okay, so I can continue moving down the road and stop here. That was my second action. And for my third action, I will buy a spare part because it seems like spare parts can help you avoid some calamities, and also I could sell them for money. So that sounds great to me. All right, so I did all my actions. Now we're going to resolve remaining calamities, but we started at fort, so no problem there. Refresh market cards. Yes, we need to refresh our market cards. And the spare parts are $400, guys, so I could be rich if I sell them. All right, and finally, feed our family. We have 1 food left. This game and the lack of food, it's just like the computer game, isn't it? I think honestly they did a pretty good job. I got before this game there was an Oregon Trail card game and it was terrible. Like I just got it out of nostalgia. I bought it and I tried it and I did not like it one bit. But this seems to be more of a resource management type of game with a bit of strategy, a lot of luck, depending on what you get. And with other players, you have limited resources and trying to fight for those resources. So this does seem more like a game that I would play. But anyways, I divert. Now I lost place of where I was at. I think we're done with him, so we're back to Yellow. All right, Mr. Yellow is going to discover a trail. So where do we want to go? This road can take us all the way here, which is beautiful. But in order to come all the way here, I would need something on this side of town. So if I build a fort here, I can go all the way to the fort. So since that has hunting grounds, I'm going to go ahead and put a nice town here and a nice fort here. And let's populate all of these things. So purple, yellow, food, and a pistol. And on this side, oh, by the way, as a free action, you would have picked up that hitchhiker. That's for free. Actually, that's not for free. What am I talking about? All right. We're back. I don't know if this guy picked it up for free, which I might have cheated. But I see right now, pick up hitchhikers, costs, and action. Anyways, let's continue populating. So there's a spare part here and another hitchhiker. My goodness, they're everywhere. Okay. All right. And now we are going to, well, first replenish. 2 and a 3 river. Okay. And then a calamity card. Am I at a fort? No, I'm not. I am at a town. So I will get a calamity. Starvation. Family member dies. Avoid by spending 1 meat or reaching a fort. Okay. Keep it here. Try to avoid it by reaching a fort, which is my plan anyways, right? If I can cross that river, that is. All right, so let's do my 3 actions. Do I want a shotgun? Do I have money? No, I have 50 bucks to my name. Okay. I do have 1 food, but if I spend the food here, I won't have the food at the end of the turn, so I need another food. So I will just move, and I'm going to go down this road right here, past all of this. I have to make sure I can cross. If I don't get a 4, my people start drowning. But I did get a 4, so we're good. Now, let me tell you what happens if your people start drowning. So what would happen if, let's say that I didn't get a 4. Let's say that I got, I don't know, a 2, for example. What would happen is my people start drowning, and I need to account for the damage by the difference in the numbers. So this is a 4, that's a 2. So 4 minus 2 is 2 damage, and I need to distribute however I want amongst my family members, and then I can keep going. But I didn't drown. I moved perfectly fine. So I'm gonna go. Do I pick up the hitchhiker? This is my first action. No, because uh, I want to sell stuff, and I do want to end at a fort so that I don't have to. So I don't have to. I can avoid my calamity. So I'm just gonna move all the way over there, and then do I have stuff I can sell? I don't have money. Let's see. I have to sell something. If I sell my food is 150, which means I can buy a food. I'll have $200. So yeah, I'm gonna sell my food, which means this is going to be replenished, and I would get 150. If I want to sell anything else, I don't think so. So I have $200 to my name, and then with those $200, my third action is going to be to buy, and I'll buy the food I need to feed my people. Ah, and get rid of these sections. And do I want to buy anything else? Um, Medicine. I'm not hurt. Pistol. I have a pistol, so I think I'll stick with my one pistol for now. And compass would be great, but I don't know if later on I might want to buy a compass. Maybe I can sell it later and make some money. But what if I need the money for something else? I think I'm going to play it safe and just stay. So that was my last action. So we're going to resolve calamities, but we resolved it already. We avoided it. Refresh the market. Yes, we need to do that. And how much are those compasses? $300. I should have bought one, but I didn't. And then feed my family with the food I just got. So far, so good. Okay, and that's it. So we go back to purple. All right, so purple. Purple has to get the trail going. They're over here. They will draw a calamity this turn. They have some spare parts. Let's see. I think I want to go hunting somewhere. So fortunately, this whoever put this town, actually, this town should be like this because I placed it so I could get there. This town is going to be like that. I need one more here in order to get to. So I'm going to put a town here so that I can do what? Like this, maybe? Although this is not that helpful, but there's hunting here, which is what I'm looking for. Let's populate this with that. A pistol, a medicine, and a compass. Okay, and then I replenish. Another winter tile, river, and then we're going to draw a calamity card because we're in town, not at a fort. And we get pickpocket, lose $100. Ouch. Okay. And if you have 100, otherwise no effect. I do. So we resolve this one. We don't need to wait, so we cannot avoid it. These things are vicious. All right, now we can take 3 actions. With $50, there's not much we want to do. How much are the spare parts? Spare parts are 400. Let's see. I am in town, so I could sell it. And I think I will. I'm going to, for my first action, sell these things for $400 because I'm out of money. Okay, I have no food. So for my second action, I will move to this nice little hunting ground through the road. And then I have to guess the number. I'm going to say 3. Have we seen a lot of 3s? I don't know. Let's check. Oh, wow. Okay, it is a 3. I keep guessing them right. I don't even know how. All right, I'm going to do the same thing I did with the other guy. I'm going to put my supplies here. It's easier to see them. Oops. Okay. And I didn't pick a hitchhiker, which I wanted to, but hey, I need to feed my guys. So I did my 3 actions. So we're going to resolve calamities, but we already did. We lost $100. We're going to refresh the market, but I didn't sell anything. Did I sell something? Yes, I did. I sold the $400 cards. So, okay, and after that, we're going to feed my family, just here. And you also see turns go back pretty quickly. It doesn't take that long for a turn, unless you have analysis paralysis. Like I sometimes get some time, and I try to plan my turn before I even take it. For the most part, it goes pretty quick, and we're about getting there. Let's see if we can make it with at least some people alive. Okay, So we're back to yellow, and yellow is going to go ahead and put more trail out. Oh, this is kind of nice. If I can do this, I can take that road. And since there's two, I can even do one more, but these are ugly though. Try and put this here so I can cross that river. But I have no food, so I'm gonna have to stop for food somewhere. I have to stop at Burger King. All right, so then we would draw a calamity card, but I am at a fort, so no need for that. So actions. There's no food here, so my plan is to move and hunt, and I can just maybe hunt twice. I have $100. Do I want to sell any of these things? So I could sell, move, and hunt. And let's see, is there anything I could sell? My hitchhiker, my clothing, my pistol? No, I don't want to sell anything. So let's just maybe hunt twice if we need to. So actually, we will hunt twice regardless. Or I can move again if I get like a lot of food. In that case, I'm going to go for a 5 because 5 gives you a lot of food. So for my second action, I will hunt, but it's a 3. So nothing. Go back. My pistol goes back. And then for my third action, I will try hunting again. And I haven't tried the lower numbers. I don't know that there's a lot of ones, but I know there's a couple twos. So why not? And then, if I don't get food, I am going to starve. Oh, but I will get actually a lot of food. 3. Nice. Okay. That deer is going to taste really good tonight. Okay. There's my 3 food. It's funny because I feel like I bought the extension, but my wagon is pretty much empty. Both my wagons are pretty empty, but we're making our way, so that's a good thing. All right, so we did all our actions. So we're gonna go to resolve calamities, but we already did. Actually, we started at fort, so we didn't have to. Refresh market. I didn't sell anything, and then feed my family with my deer meat, yums, and yellow is finished. So we're back to purple. All right, purple wants to keep going. So how can we do that? Town, we have hunting. He does have 1 food, so not too worried about hunting. That river shouldn't be so hard to cross, but there are no more roads. You gotta go the long way. And these roads are not good either. So I think we'll put one here. By the way, I cannot put a tile here. It has to go next to a tile that's already out. Put this tile here, and then do I want food? I probably will need food next time. There's hitchhikers and winter clothing here. So let's go like, how do we go? Let's go like that, in case we can find another road here. I think so. Okay, so I did that. Let's replenish up to 2. There we go. And now draw a calamity card. I am in the middle of nowhere, so here's my calamity. Oof, extreme cold. Family member dies. Avoid by spending a winter clothes or reaching a fort. Ouch. A fort is back here, but I don't want to move back. I do have winter clothes, and I do have 2 places later on, so I think I will avoid it by spending my winter clothes. Am I going to the winter? Oof. Hold on. I do need to get to a hunting ground. Oh, there's a hunting ground here. And I have food. So yes, let's avoid it. Now I wish I would have placed my what do you call it? My towns, because they would have given me. By the way, this guy didn't replenish his things last time, so there we go. But it is what it is. So we did the calamity. Now my actions. I'm going to hunt just because. After that, I'll probably cross the river. So let's hunt first. I'm over here. Let's go for 5. Let's go for big money. Let's see. It's a 6. Oh no. Okay, well, that's what it is. Should I try it again or should I go and then there's food here, so you know what? I'm going to move for my second action. Cross the river for free. Come on, give me a 3. Okay, it's a 4, so beautiful. Cross the river and then move 1 more for my for my third action. And stay there. I will draw a calamity card next turn, but I'm so close. And if I can hurry, then he only has 1 more turn to make it there, although he's also pretty close. All right, so we finished all of our actions, resolve calamities, we did, refresh market cards, we didn't sell anything, and feed my family with my last food. I have, oh, actually, no, I need to stay here. Reason being, I don't have my stuff anymore. Wait. Oh, I cheated. Um, I cheat, didn't I? I guess I could have done that. It's the same thing, just without passing through. So yeah, let's do it like that. I need winter clothing, which I should get next turn. Yeah, because instead of moving that way, I could have moved and crossed. I think I did it right. Okay, so back to yellow. Yellow Mellow is pretty chill over here. Has two food. He's like, I've got this. Got the winter clothing. No hitchhikers on these tiles that he might want to go pick up. But there is hunting in case I need more food. There's hunting over there. Is there any way that I could put this here? Because I have to put at least one. Oh, but I can't. I need to put one. So let's just make this guy go nowhere. There you go. And then this will take me home if I manage to get on that road. And then let's populate it. Pistol. And the medicine, which I haven't bought yet. And food. Okay, and then get two more. Right, next up, draw a calamity card. Yes, I am in the middle of nowhere. My calamity is dehydration. Family member dies. Avoid by landing on a river tile or reaching a town this turn. Landing on a river tile. Okay. Well, there's plenty of rivers around. Let's go for my three actions. There's food to be had here. There's a river which would avoid this, so I definitely want to go there. So I think for my first action, I will land on a river tile, avoiding my dehydration. Then I will try to cross the river, and I super crossed it. So that was my first action. And for my second action, I will move here. And for my third action, I made it. I made it to Willamette because I can use the road, and the road takes me straight there. Wow, okay, we did that. That's great. And I still have food. So I did all my actions, then resolve calamities, which I avoided, refresh the market, we didn't sell anything, and feed my family, which I can do. Oh, beautiful. This guy came all the way with everybody healthy. He did pretty good. All right. So because I reached the end of the town and I was the first player, we have to end the round. So purple has to get there now. Can they do it? Well, let's try it. They have a lot of money. So, but money is not the answer right now, is it? All right. First, they have to at least put one out. Can I come this way? If I go like that, I don't have winter clothing. So my best bet is to go 1, 2, 3, really. So I guess we'll do that. One of them. So there's a shotgun in winter clothing, but it's all warm weather over here, and I'll replenish. Okay, let's see. Calamity card. I'm in the middle of nowhere, so this could be bad. Gain one winter clothing. Place in the wagon. Okay, you know what? Don't mind if I do. All right. Winter clothing has really helped. These calamities haven't been so terrible. All right, and now I can do my three actions, and I don't think I have time for much more. I'm going to go 1, and if I do 2, then I won't get there. So I'm going to have to go 2, 3, and finish here. And then because at the end of my turn, I finished my turn, resolve any calamities, we did. Refresh market cards, we didn't sell anything. Feed your family. I don't have food. Everybody's going to go down to 3. But at least I made it. I do believe yellow player totally trashed the purple player. But we're done. It's the end of the game. So right here it tells you how to score. When the game ends, total up your money as follows. So let's do yellow first, and then we'll worry about purple. So add 500 for your driver. Okay, that's 500, and 100. Add 100 per point of family member health. So that is, wow, that's a lot of money. That's 5 times 4, that's 200. So 500, that's 700. At 400 per hitchhiker, I do have a hitchhiker, so that's 1100. Subtract 100 per column your wagon is away from Willamette, none. Subtract the amount shown at the bottom of each column where you have a headstone, but nobody died. And that's it. So he's at $1,100. He made it like a champ. But Mr. Purple over here, let's go back to him. Add 500 for your driver. So the driver came, so 500. Add 100 per point of health of your family. So that's 3 times 4 is 12, so 120. So 120 times 500 is 620. At 400 per hitchhiker, no hitchhiker, 620, 100 per column. Your wagon is away from Willamette Valley, none because he's here. But then we had to subtract the amount shown at the bottom for our dead guy, which is 400. So from the 620, we go to 220. So definitely the yellow player did a much better job of reaching the valley. And that's it. That is the Oregon Trail game, Journey to Willamette Valley. Hope you enjoyed it. Well, guys, there you have it. That was a full run through of the Oregon Trail Journey to Willamette Valley. Hope you guys enjoyed it. A special shout out to ECOP51 for all his support and his comments on the channel. And for you guys, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so already and to join us on Twitter and on Instagram so you can follow up with the world of Meeple Village. I will see you all on the next video, but until then, may you play more games. Say bye, Clem. Bye.